But let me tell you the self-care strategies for women who are high octane and making things happen. Number one, I don't know if you're like me, but when I grew up, and I didn't grow up in America, I was born here, but I didn't grow up in America. I grew up in Nigeria and in a certain type of way, because just because you grow up in a country doesn't mean everyone grows up the same way. People that were from my sort of socioeconomic class, there were certain things that we did, right, that were just normal. And so I used to go to school and have uniforms, right? And so when you come home, it was a normal thing to put on your home clothes. And I remember my mother and the mothers that I know, they would do the same thing. They would go to work and they would go to work in these nice, beautiful, well-tailored suits, and they would come back and put on their home clothes. And my mother had so many robes. And we've gotten away from that now. We don't have that anymore. And my mom would have so many robes. And when she would come home, it was a way she shifted. And it was a way, I didn't know it at the time, but I know it now and I teach it now. Having that in your mind, home clothes, and your home clothes are not where your good clothes go to die, by the way. Your home clothes are the clothes that allow you, because you're teaching your body that then communicates to your mind and your whole essence, that your whole energy rather, that you are now shifting into the feminine. And so I decided to film this in my home clothes. And I work from home, but I do dress up sometimes. I have my home clothes. I have the robe on, right? I have my velvet, headgear. That is a kind of self-care. Why? Because it actually communicates to your body that you're turning off the work piece, right? You're moving in a more softer, more languid way. You're stepping into your feminine. So that's a very important aspect of self-care.